Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Today we are going to be talking about the top 5 provinces in China with huge export markets. But before we start, please hit the like and subscribe button and watch until the end of this video to find out more about our services. Check out our website Shipt.tv to find out more about who we are, what we do, and to book your free consultation session. We source your products, negotiate on prices with suppliers, check up on production, inspect, ship, and help with any documentation that may be required. So without further ado, let's get to the top 5. Shandong, literally meaning east of the mountains. It has a population of well over 100 million people. It's the second most populous province in China and the third wealthiest. It's easy to see why Shandong has become such a huge part in the Chinese economy and why it has such a great export market. Its geographical location, nestled between the economical powerhouse Shanghai and the political giant Beijing, certainly play a role. Located on the lower reaches of the Yellow River, the second longest in China, it borders the Bohai and the Yellow Sea towards the east of the province and faces the Japanese archipelago and the Korean peninsula. It has benefited from investment from both these countries, with many known brand names having production facilities in Shandong. Shandong's main export industries include the production of electronical machinery and equipment such as telephones and circuit boards, mechanical machinery and appliances such as taps, valves, and tools, general furniture like bedding, mattresses, and sofas. Shandong also has large production facilities to produce toys, sports equipment, musical instruments, photographic equipment, and much more. Also, an interesting fact about Shandong, due to its geographical location, it has a large wine producing region, and at this present time mainly sells to domestic markets. So number 4 on the list is Shanghai, and although not technically a province, it is a municipality, which means it is a city with provincial powers. Now Shanghai has a long history of international trade, and during the 18th century, American and European powers carved out concessions in Shanghai as the desire to trade grew. Shanghai's location at the mouth of the Yangtze River, which is the longest in Asia, certainly helped in allowing trade to flourish. Shanghai is now described as the showpiece of China's booming economy. Shanghai also benefits from a free trade zone, attracting businesses from all over the globe. Shanghai's main exports are mechanical and electrical products, accounting for more than 55% of total exports. You will also find an array of other export industries in Shanghai, such as textiles, arts, and antiques. Shanghai is also developing its high-tech industries. 6 key industries, namely electrical information products, automobiles, petrochemicals, fine steel, industrial equipment, and biomedicine. So number 3 on the list is Zhejiang. Its development record is often dubbed the Zhejiang model. Zhejiang is one of the richest and most developed provinces in China. For years, the local government have been prioritizing and encouraging entrepreneurship. Zhejiang has become a hotspot for production of low-cost products in bulk for domestic and export markets. A great example of this can be seen in the city of Yiwu. Yiwu has some of the largest wholesale markets in the world. Given the sheer size of Yiwu, it's been described as a labyrinth where it's almost impossible to view every product on offer in a single trip. If you're just starting out in buying and selling, a place like Yiwu could be a great start, as the markets are catered towards foreign buyers. Although quality can differ from place to place in Yiwu, so it is better to have someone like us who can haggle on prices and guarantee quality. Number 2 on the list is Jiangsu, strategically located between all of the 3 previous mentioned provinces, Shanghai, Shandong, and Zhejiang. Jiangsu has the second highest GDP out of the other Chinese provinces. A fun fact about Jiangsu is that it has built up its irrigation system so well that it is able to export its agricultural products to the rest of the world as well as its own domestic market. It has become one of the leading producers not only for its domestic market but also for the rest of the world in products like hemp, cotton, wheat, soybeans, peppermint, bamboo, silk, and much more. Jiangsu's biggest exports include industries such as textiles, machinery, electronics, and automobiles, with some of the biggest name companies in the world setting up production facilities in the province. This is crazy when you think about it, that one province in China do more in exports than some countries' entire GDP. Think South Africa, Denmark, Ireland, Malaysia, Singapore. And you can truly start to imagine just how much business gets done in Jiangsu. And in number 1 spot, the king, the giant, Guangdong province, the most populated province in China. Located in the southern part of China, with its capital city, Guangzhou, it lies on the mouth of the Pearl River, which is China's 3rd largest river. Guangdong has long been China's commercial and trading center, and has served as a doorway for centuries by foreign powers wanting to trade. So before the 1980s, Hong Kong, located just south of Guangdong province, took most of the spotlight for international trade and foreign investment. But when Deng Xiaoping introduced the open door policy, it radically improved Guangdong's economy, turning Guangdong from a backwater province to one that fully took advantage of its access to the ocean and proximity to Hong Kong. Guangdong then experienced a boom with an influx of mass foreign investment looking for cheap labor, lower taxes, and lower property rates. Manufacturing pops up all over the place, and still to this day leads China as number 1 in terms of foreign trade. Guangdong is a good source for a wide variety of products. TVs, computers, fridges, electric fans, shoes, toys, sports clothes, equipment, anything you can think of, you can find it there. The technology hub, Shenzhen, dubbed the Chinese Silicon Valley, is one of the largest and fastest growing cities in the world. Known for its high-tech industries, some of the biggest companies in the world have their headquarters there. Huawei, the drone maker DJI, Tencent, to name just a few. Shenzhen are also leaders in hardware devices, which are exported around the world. Traveling around Guangdong province, you can easily see people from all over the world there to source products for their businesses back home. So guys, that was the top 5, and having personally been to all of these places for business and tourism, I can tell you I can talk for ages about these kinds of topics. It's truly fascinating going to all of these different places, seeing different industries, meeting different people, and this is why we are here. We're here to look for opportunities and how to turn that $1 into $2 or that $2 into $5. And as you know, I've been importing and exporting for a long time now. So if you have any questions, please email me at callum@shipt.tv. Please hit the like and subscribe button and your comments going down below in the comment sections. Let's get conversation started. Located in Nanjing towards the east of China and Changsha towards the south of China, we have access to thousands upon thousands of different suppliers from every industry imaginable. We know just how overwhelming it can be to import a product into your country. We have worked with people and businesses of all levels, from people just starting out, opening an online store,
mid-sized retailers, and big wholesalers. If you have a supplier in mind and you would like us to visit, check out and sample some of the products, we are able to assist you at every level until your product is with you. If you don't have a supplier in mind, we are able to source whatever you need, negotiate on prices with the supplier, coordinate, inspect, ship, and assist with any documentation that may be required. We are not agents. 80% of people you speak to on platforms like Alibaba are agents and take a cut from both sides. Agents want to make a quick sale so they can move on to their next sale, which oftentimes leads to loss of quality, money, and time. We, however, work for you and you alone. We do not take a cut from any side. We are consultants, and making sure you are 100% satisfied is important to us. Quality matters, details matter. It is difficult to see what you are buying when importing from overseas. When a business sends you a sample, they will make sure it's the best quality. But when you receive your order, in some cases, you will find the quality lacking. We stay on top of every little detail during production to make sure there are no unexpected surprises.
85% of the time, we source and ship from China, but sometimes other opportunities open up in countries like Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, India, and more increasingly, Vietnam. We are a fully registered company in the UK, so check out our website for more details and prices. Shipt.tv.